for the cooking modification, I chose stromboli. I chose stromboli because it is a recipe that my mother-in-law taught me how to make, which my husband loves. We make it for family get-togethers, birthday parties, Super Bowl, you name it. Anytime we get a large group of people together, we make stromboli. Stromboli is bread dough with pepperoni and cheese folded in the middle, and it's delicious. To modify the recipe, I chose to use wheat bread in place of white bread, and turkey pepperoni in place of the regular pepperoni. And then we also use two different kinds of cheeses. Usually I'll just buy a mozzarella or a Colby Jack mix. For the modification, I used a cheddar cheese for the original and low moisture, low fat mozzarella for the modified recipe. Now I'm going to discuss the nutrition information for my cooking modification. The original recipe with white bread and pepperoni had 2,470 calories for the entire loaf of stromboli and 124.5 grams of fat. The modified recipe with the wheat bread and turkey pepperoni had under 2,000 calories, came in at 1,950 calories and 69.5 grams of fat. This was a difference of 520 calories and 55 grams of fat. While it was not the 50% required for the experiment, it was close at 44% less fat grams for the modified recipe. One reason I think for the difference was that the turkey pepperoni, while tasty, was smaller than the regular pepperoni, so it took more to fill the loaf of bread, so that contributed to the fat grams not being quite 50%, because the pepperoni compared to the turkey pepperoni had 76% less fat. So it was quite a bit over the required 50% difference just in the pepperoni alone. But once I had enough of the turkey pepperoni to fill the loaf like I did with the regular pepperoni, that difference was offset. Another thing that I could have done to improve the fat grams for the lab would be to make my own bread. The bread that I used was store-bought, and there was no difference in calories or fat between the wheat and the white bread. If I would have made a pita bread or another homemade bread, I think that I could have improved the calories as well as the fat grams for the bread that I used.